You guys, let's see how we're gonna do this. I don't know if I need to turn my car back on. With my lights. Nope, y'all can't see, huh? Okay, so I turn the lights back on in a minute. But in the meantime, between time, welcome to Free to D. This is Daily Dose Intuitive. Okay, I was getting ready for the night. Yeah, I was getting ready for the night, so I decided to pop on real quick. I like when I move like that. I don't know why. I like when I move like that. So anyway, I decided to pop on real quick. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick spit, real quick. Okay, so one of the messages is, and I'm gonna get right into it before I forget. One of the messages, this is one of the messages, the biggest message that I can ever give anybody. Do not allow anyone to steer you or tell you there's no such thing as redemption. There's no such thing as you repenting. There's no such thing as you getting on your path. I don't care what you do. So because there's a lot of storytelling out here. Okay, a lot of horrific and horror stories. Whatever karma you receive, take that as a receipt to change your way, right? Okay, so you can get away. Okay, that's what you do. Okay, for that. But there's redemption. Like I said, the divine spark, everybody has the divine spark in their heart. You have to cultivate your divine spark in the dark. That's why Jesus was on the stake, the cross, whatever you want to call it, Yahshua, Yahweh, Yah, whatever. Okay, source, universe, whatever you connect with. Okay, that's what I'm speaking on. He had to go through his stripes and his bite, right? He have to. He had to get crucified in order to be glorified. That's what I'm saying to you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right there. I gotta hurry up because my daughter's having some issues. So I'm still, and so those of us that have children, I don't care if they're 28, 26, 27. You still, as we still have to rear them. You have to. Okay, you have to give them and teach them what you know. I should have turned my car around. You have to give them and teach them what they know. And they're not gonna listen to you. They're gonna keep making the same mistakes and meeting the same old snakes, right? My daughter's starting to listen. I told them to tell my kids. I told them a donation, start charging y'all, right? Okay. So what I'm saying is, when I tell you I'm very consistent, be consistent, persistent about your emotions, about your thoughts, because not only you have to watch your thoughts, you need to watch your emotions as well. Emotions are very important as well. And so we talk about our thoughts. That's what I started with, right? But now we're going to talk about emotions. You have to watch your emotions, okay? It's very important, all right? Because I'm telling you, in order to get your divine rights, you got to get your mind right. And serious business, okay? Serious business. It's all about your emotions, okay? Because an emotion is just the amplified energetic thought pattern that you repeatedly, and you defeat yourself. That's why I say when you repeat, you defeat yourself, okay, because it's a pattern at this point, and then you're energizing it with the feeling, which is the emotion, and then it gets amplified, and then it ends up overpowering you, okay. Okay, not empowering you, and then it's going to disempower you because it's because it takes over. So when those emotion takes over, it affects your body, and then what happens is it takes over by anger, vengeance, jealousy. That's how it takes over. So you have to catch it. Okay, you have to, that's why emotions and feeling is very important. In my opinion, emotions and feelings is more important. This real quick. So that's all I'm saying. So that's why I talk about be the energy you want to receive, match the frequency. Be the energy you want to receive and match the frequency. Okay. People are scratching the frequency. You fighting for frequency. You're supposed to match the frequency. All right. That's all I'm saying. It's a process. Forgiveness is a process. You're gonna go through the anger and you're gonna go through those emotions. You have to feel it. You're gonna go through this. It's a process. It really is. All right. So let's get started real quick. I have my car on. I don't have to keep my car on. Let me turn some air on real quick too. Okay, you guys, let's get started. So I kind of hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So it's and don't analyze your thoughts. I tell you to analyze the way you move in, but don't analyze your thoughts. Don't refrain from Cabling it. You hear me talk about when you cable, you label, right? When you label, you cable. So refrain, whatever thoughts it is from your past, refrain from labeling it, okay? Refrain from writing a script out of the thought, out of the story, all right? It's very important because you don't want to amplify it, energize it, which you do to your emotion. And what amplifies and energizes it is anger. Okay, I'm gonna use that one, anger. Right? Okay. Let me turn around real quick. Let's get this started. I'm about to stop doing these in my car. I had enough of the car. Can't wait to move. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's see what comes out. Late night bite. Okay. Okay, so unprotected, vulnerable, at risk, exposed, under threat energy here. That's better. I can't see at this point. Okay, yeah. So just like I was talking about, the urge comes to you to turn away. Don't act on it. Okay. So listen, impossible. It's impossible to change the feeling. When you feel vulnerable or exposed, at risk, and unprotected, okay, or under threat, it's impossible to change that feeling. The only way you can change the feeling is to move into it, okay? Because nothing's going to shift it. Nothing. So you got to give it a complete attention. What you feel. Refrain from the mental labeling, like I was just talking about. The urge is going to come to you to turn away. Don't act on it. Keep putting your attention on the pain. Keep feeling grief, dread, loneliness, whatever it is. Okay? Or the event, person, place, or thing that caused it. Bring the light into the darkness in the flame of your consciousness. This is how you transmute. So most people think you transmute by drinking it away, sexing it away, shopping it away, and that's not how you transmute. And so what happens is you have to, or they repress it, okay? They repress their emotions. So when that energy's come up, you're supposed to feel it, but refrain from labeling it, okay? Especially if somebody's feeling double-crossed, okay? Yeah, Taurus energy. Somebody double-crossed a Taurus. There's a Taurus energy that was left at risk, exposed, unprotected, and vulnerable. Vulnerable, the meaning of vulnerable is somebody thought this person didn't have no protection. They thought this person didn't have any protection, okay? Under threat. Let's see. For a footnote, side note, but we're talking about emotions. Look, abusive. Even though he never put his hands on me, didn't I say double cross the Taurus, exposed, vulnerable, unprotected, okay, under threat, right? Abusive. Even though he never put his hands on me, he was verbally abusive, and those words batter me more than his fist. Okay, so we got double cross out here. Yeah, you gotta watch your words. Somebody should have been biting their tongue. Okay, Leo energy here. Somebody don't put their hands on somebody, but their words. I say your words can cut. Your words can draw blood just like a knife can. It really can. Yeah. You no longer are the emotion. Okay. So the watcher, the observer, okay, all that unconscious in you be brought into the light of consciousness. Okay. So if you pull identification with the emotion. So if you identify with anger or sadness, right, you become pulled in unconscious. You become unconscious, okay? All right. This is why it's important to stay alert and observe and be the watcher, okay? So you can bring that darkness into the light of consciousness. Once you embrace that and look at it as a witness without labeling it, okay, you then bring, that's how you transmute. Okay. Scorpio energy. We're going to do 2 vibrations here. Scorpio. All right, my friend. Yeah, maintaining. Yeah. Because like I said, once you get those energies, impossible to shift it or change it. It's a feeling, right? So most people like to drown it away. Yeah, it's an energy within its own self. Okay, so that entity have to maintain food, and the only way to get their food is through anger, jealousy, and those are the things they feed on. Okay, but once you pay attention to that and bring your presence to that, they can't feed on that. Okay, they have to overcome you. Cancer energy. Hold on, you guys. What was that? Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get back started. Okay. So anyway, let me hear you. Okay, what is this? Fill in the blank. Okay. So there's a cancer energy. They got an entity. Incorrect, my friend. Okay. That's for a footnote. Something is incorrect. Well, I like y'all just following out one by one. All emotion usually represents an amplified, like I said, an amplified, energized thought pattern. And because it often is overpowering, energetically charged, it takes over. Okay? Like an entity. Right? Hope y'all getting what I'm putting down. I feel like Gemini. Okay. Yeah, Virgo energy is here. That's what emotions are. Okay, yeah, somebody's in harm's way, in danger. Somebody's in a dangerous situation, unguarded, place of an object, or protected by anyone. Okay, so somebody's unguarded. Somebody's not protected by anyone. Somebody's in a dangerous situation. Uh-huh. Yeah, somebody's in a dangerous situation. Virgo energy. Somebody's in a dangerous situation, not protected. Watching the thinker. First step to true liberation. Listen to the voice in your head as often as you can. Pay attention to the repetitive thoughts. Okay? Pay attention to the repetitive thoughts. Okay? Because either you're going to level up or you're going to belly up. And that's how you level up. Not physically level up, but you level up by watching the thinker, being an observer, refraining from labeling whatever you getting, person, place, event, or whatever caused it from the past to make it last. Whatever it is. You need to watch the thinker. Make a habit of that. Okay? Sagittarius energy, make a habit. Because you always getting aggravated and anguished. Okay? See, the key is to change your discipline, self-discipline. So you just need to change your discipline, because people always say you have to get self-discipline, get self-discipline. Yeah, we all are self-disciplined in something, whether it's negative or positive. You still self-discipline. You just need to do some shuffling, right? Just change your discipline. Okay, that's what I say to that. All right, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna get another vibe. Okay, interesting and appreciate it. Adventurous, yeah. Somebody needs to change their discipline. When I say become more interesting, appreciative, and be adventurous. Stop being so scary to try new things. Oh my goodness. Emotional modification is needed. We're going to leave it right there and we're going to do another vibe, okay? So emotional modification, loss of awareness. Who are you beyond your name and your form? Okay? Sagittarius energy, you have a deep sense of abandonment. Okay? All right? So that's it for that vibe. So let's do another one real quick, you guys. Yeah, get your mind right, you get your divine rights. It's very important to watch your emotions on how you feel. If it comes up, you don't supposed to shut it down or say, oh, I'm not going to get mad about that, or I'm not going to let it bother me. If you feel some kind of way, transmute it. Let it, feel it. Just don't keep from writing a script to the thought pattern. Because as soon as you write a script or label it or cable it, you energize it. You understand what I'm saying? You will amplify it and then you'll energize it. Okay. So that's the point. I don't want to get all big wordy. Let's see. Let's see what the second vibe is. That's the point. Okay. Yes. Leave it alone. Somebody need to leave something alone. Okay. Yeah. Stop watching, wondering, and waiting and wishing. Somebody need to leave something alone, and it says stop watching, wondering, waiting, and wishing. Whatever that means. Whatever situation it is. Let me see. These are three, but what's on here? Yeah, self-governed. So somebody is governing something, but you need to self-govern yourself. Leave this alone, whatever the situation is. Okay? Yeah. You're supposed to say yes to something and no to something else. Yeah. Let self-improvement be your movement, it says. So this is something different, and I'm going to leave this right here. And take another vibe, because I like, this is a whole message. Somebody need to leave something alone. Stop watching for something. Stop waiting for something. Stop wondering about something. Stop wishing for something. You're supposed to say yes to something and no to something else. Okay. Govern yourself. Right. Okay. Self-improvement. Let self-improvement be your movement, my friend. All right. Because that watching, wondering, waiting, and wishing energy, that blocks your shots. And you manifesting. Yeah. Look, it says stop. Somebody need to stop something. Yeah, somebody need to stop something. Yeah, Cancer energy. This is a relationship. There's a Cancer energy. You better leave this alone. It sounds like you watching and waiting and wondering and wishing for somebody to improve themselves. For improvement in the situation. Yeah. Yeah, Cancer, you better leave this. It says stop, my friend. Yeah, an emotion usually represents an amplified, like I said, energized thought pattern, because it's often overpowering, energetically charged. And when it's energetically charged, it takes over. Okay? That's coming out a lot. An emotion usually represents an amplified thought pattern. Yeah. Something you thought about over and over and over and over again. And we all have done that shit. Till we just blow a gasket. We got a whole 3 or 4 story to the motherfucker when we get done with it. Woo-wee. Okay. This shouldn't even been in there. Readers trying to cover up the past, playing victim. That's a side note. That card even shouldn't even been there, because we ain't talking about that mess. That's not what we on over here with our dress. No, we're not talking about that. So that shouldn't even been in there. Okay. So grateful and considerate energy. Okay. Somebody needs to be grateful and considerate about something. Let's see what the other vibe is. All right, my friend. Abusive. Yeah, even though he never puts... Yeah, this came out the first vibe. Even though he don't put his hands on me, verbally abusive, those words batter me just like his fist could. His fist could. Yeah. Yeah. So it says this emotion usually represents an amplified thought pattern. So somebody's being abused in a situation with words. Yes. Talking about it's complicated. Something's complicated. I hate when they do that. Yeah, somebody's double dealing. Okay. That's what the complication is. Somebody's double dealing with something. Okay, somebody's double dealing. Okay. And giving somebody mental health issues too. Yeah. Gemini energy is here. Aquarius energy is here. Okay, at risk. Okay, so somebody's in a situation in which something unpleasant or dangerous could happen to you. Yeah. Yeah. Says it right here. Somebody's being abusive, right? But they don't put their hands on them, but somebody's being abusive. Somebody's supposed to say yes to something and no to something else and leave something the hell alone. Gemini. There's a Gemini and a Cancer fighting in a relationship. Double dealing. Somebody's double dealing. Somebody. Yes, you at risk. Whoever this is, you're at risk. Something unpleasant. See, Father keeps. See, this is what I notice about these relationships with these a lot of grown men. You guys are in a lot of relationships y'all putting up with. I know somebody for a fact. I'm just gonna say that this man goes to work. He make about 70,000 a year. He been putting up with for the last 2 years. No cooking. His wife is a hoarder, and I'm not gonna talk about it, but she is. She's a hoarder, pill popper. I mean, whatever you want to call it, drug dealer, gun pull out, whatever. And he don't ever get a lunch, a breakfast, a coffee, none of that. He tried to complain to me one day, and I told him, check this out. I don't want to hear it. I had to redirect him. I don't want to hear it, my friend. I don't know what's going on, but I know that for a fact that men are putting up with a lot nowadays. Okay, somebody's trying to be positive in private. All right, but it's ineffective. Yeah, but it's being ineffective. Yeah, envy. Yeah, somebody envy owns something doesn't. Okay, somebody's envious of somebody else, persons, others. Disgrace, improve, configuring. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's envious of somebody's situation. It could be Aries energy. People get envious of somebody else's competence and confidence as well. People get envious of all sorts of things. People get envious of the way you walk or the way you talk, or I mean, it's just ridiculous nowadays. Emotional modification is needed. Yeah, somebody needs emotional modification. Yeah, emotional modification is needed. Right? Flexible. Foster forgiving. Whoever this is for. Okay. Let's get another vibe. Okay, vainglory. Yeah. Okay. Somebody wants vainglory energy. Alrighty. Okay. Unstable. Okay, so somebody's in a relationship that's unstable. It's up and down. Somebody rushed into a marriage. I'm not surprised our relationship it's unstable. It had no foundation. So somebody rushed into a marriage and it had no foundation. So that's why it's unstable. Yeah, that's why it's unstable. Somebody wants that vainglory. That's why it's unstable, because it never had a foundation. Leo energy. Yeah, Leo. Somebody double crossed you. Double cross. Yeah. Scorpio energy here. Okay. Okay, so somebody need to self-reflect, man. Self-reflect so you can self-reconnect. Okay. And then you need to do some reject. So somebody need to self-reflect so they can self-reconnect. Okay. Because you disconnected from something, my friend. Virgo energy. Yeah. There's a Virgo energy out here that's disconnected from themselves. You have the power to choose. You need to look at something with a cat's eye. Power to choose. Disidentify from the mind and its conditioned patterns to think and feel and act in certain ways. So the mind will have you. The mind is conditioned. A lot of our minds are conditioned to the point where have you thinking and feeling in different ways, according to the conditions of your mind. That's why Jesus said, forgive, observing presence behind your thoughts and your emotions. The pain body, self-created. So all these things are self-created. So somebody need to take a cat's eye and disidentify from their mind and take a look at your your repeated thought patterns. Okay? All right? And then you're understanding why you move the way you do and lose the way you do. Because this shit is self-destructive, right? It says right here, thoughts they self-destructive. They're very addictive, and they making somebody very argumentative. Okay? Yeah. So inform. Notice. Something is put on notice and something's gonna be, yeah. What is this? Okay. Right? So somebody is gonna be informed, and you're going to report it and put on notice, but you're going to discover and you're going to self-recover. Okay, you're going to discover something, but you're going to recover. Somebody's going to try to inform and report and put a notice on somebody, but you're going to discover who did this, but you're going to also recover. So you may be recovering some damages, money, who knows. You're going to appreciate this happen. Okay, that's what it says. It may be adventurous. I'll be working through mysterious change. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. And somebody gonna try to play the victim. And you're gonna appreciate that they did. What you do, Father said, is fast and meditate on your situation without no hesitation. That's what you do. Okay? Yeah. Because somebody has to fear what society's gonna say. Okay? Whatever happens. So this is why they playing victim. Okay? So whoever the situation is, you need to go on and do your fasting. Okay? Stress not. Because they're gonna try to make the situation stressful. Whatever the situation is gonna try to be stressful. So fast and meditate. Okay? All right. Okay, yeah. Self-abuse. So don't even do it. Somebody is stressing over their past. Somebody, stop it. I am not defined by my past. So stop stressing and pressing yourself about your past. Whoever this energy is for. Because I'm not defined. You're not defined by your past, man. You're misleading yourself. Okay, you can't heal yourself like that. You're misleading yourself, whoever this is. Become self-devoted to yourself, my friend. Okay? Mm-hmm. Do. All right? Full attention, full acceptance. That's what surrender is. Full attention, how to use the power of the now, presence, remove time without time. No suffering, right? Okay? Give yourself full attention. That's acceptance and surrender, my friend. A couple more and then we out. Yes. Stop that self-loathing. Self-loathing. Loading. Stop it. Somebody's definitely getting down on themselves about their past. Forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself to give yourself, to heal yourself. You have to. The people think you're supposed to forgive others first. No, you forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself for not forgiving. Then you forgive yourself for the shit you did in your life. You have to start with yourself first. You can't forgive other people if you can't forgive yourself. It starts with self first. Shit. So this is why somebody needs to reflect, my friend. Yeah. And somebody's doing too much reflecting, and this is why you're doing this self-loading. You stop that and start rejecting. Okay, that's what you do. Yeah, you're doing too much reflecting. That's why you self-loading. Stop that, whoever that is. Okay? Yeah. Something. What it is? What did I write there? See, when I get messages, I be scribbling stuff. What did I say? Something, leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone. Yeah, something you need to leave alone. Somebody, leave that shit alone. Whatever it is, you know what it is. Everybody got something they need to leave alone. Because this is nothing but a vicious cycle, vicious circle that builds up between your thinking, the emotion that you feel each other. Okay? The thought pattern creates a magnified reflection of itself in the form of an emotion. Vibrational frequency. Let me read that again. Vicious circle built up between your thinking and the emotion, right? They feel each other. The thinking and emotion feel each other, okay? The thought pattern, they feel each other because of the thought pattern. It creates a magnified reflection of itself in the form of an emotion, which ends up being a vibrational frequency. Other emotion, okay, keep feeling the original thought. That's what it is. The original thought pattern. By dwelling mentally on a situation, event, or person, the thoughts feed the emotion, which turn energizes the thought pattern, and so on. All right, you guys? Okay? I hope you guys can understand that. That's what it does. Okay? So that's why I talk about thoughts get you caught, right? Your thoughts will shape shift you and shit you, but it's so important to the emotions is, just look at it, it's the gas you put in your car. Yeah, emotions is, that's how you manifest as well. It's through your emotions. Okay? Oh, don't go. It says leave something alone. I don't know who this applies to. It says leave something alone, my friend. Look, the light just turned off. Yeah. Somebody's light's gonna be turned off. Your lights may be physically turned off. On the physical, you may get hurt. It says don't go. It says don't go. I was invited somewhere as well. Leave something alone. Okay. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Something saying stop. Yep. Something saying, telling somebody don't go, stop, something, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Suicide. All right. Somebody's in a relationship. Let's get this straight. Stop self-created demons. Suicide hotline. The the what did I write? Debilitating. Somebody's in a debilitating relationship. You know, a debilitating relationship can age you 10 years. Okay, that shit will age you and cage you. You guys didn't know that when people look older, sometimes it be because of these relationships. Somebody is in a debilitating relationship so bad they're thinking about committing suicide. It's not that serious, sis. Please, it's not. Why? So what kills me about the suicide mission is if you can physically take yourself out, then you can walk yourself out. I don't understand that shit. If you have enough energy to take yourself out, then you have enough energy, enough strength to walk yourself out. Okay? So 1-800-273-8255. It's never listen. It says listen, and you're not being reasonable. Whoever this is, you need to listen. Yeah, that don't make no sense. I know it feel like it's the end of the world. Yeah, oppressor. Somebody's oppressor. Yeah, oppressing. You was never able to finish uh your degree or a business because you was being controlled in a relationship. Yeah, this is for somebody. This is about it oppressed you. You was never ever be able to. You was never able to. You felt to move. Many people live with a tormentor in their head that continually attacks and punishes them and drain them of their vital energy. It is the cause of the untold misery and unhappiness. See what you're doing to yourself, whoever this is. You're blaming somebody else for not finishing what you want to do, your business, because you thought you was being controlled. You're tormenting yourself, and you're draining your own vital energy, my friend. All right, yeah. You need to go on and check your spiritual credentials and get some understanding. Yeah, check your spiritual credentials. Everybody got spiritual credentials. So check your spiritual credentials. That's what you do, and get some understanding and realize that you're very unique. Okay? And you're just not the sheep. Understand that, right? Yeah. So once again, I'm gonna leave it right here. It says either you're gonna level up or you're gonna belly up. It's up to you. Okay? Are you gonna continue to deal with this harsh, hurtful, and unpleasant, rough situation? All right? So when I say level up, I mean mentally. Or you gonna belly up. So it's up to you, you guys. All right. So this is Frida. I'm going here and wash my face, and I'm not even tired yet. But I hope you guys can kind of wrap your heads around that. But watch your emotions, because emotions energize shit. Yeah, yeah, they will. So that's why it's very careful. Choose your battles. You know, we choose our battles in the physical. So when it comes to your emotions, just look at it like that. That's how I kind of survived it. Just choose your battles of what emotion you want to feel for the day. So I just choose it. Okay, so I won't lose it. All right. Talk to y'all later. Good night, my friends. Have a good one.